Welcome back to Ozarks Live, everyone. Please help me welcome Kim Adams and Barbara Mitchum from the Huntington's Disease Society here in Springfield. It's good to see you, ladies.
Thank you very much for having us.
All right, you're going to get to take a walk, you're going to get to help people, and you're going to get to enjoy some pie. So you're going to run the gamut here.
Yeah.
You're going to earn that pie after you do all the walking. Okay, so now what is going on with Springfield with this walking event?
Okay, so usually about mid-September, we host a walk slash silent auction in support of helping awareness for Huntington's and raising money as well for research and such. Usually, maybe there's like close to 100 people there.
Yeah.
The silent auction, I'm usually pretty good about trying to get different Branson stuff going on and stuff like that. And, all kinds
usually
of
there's
stuff.
not a pandemic.
Correct. So the last 2 years we've had to have virtual.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
All right, so back up a second and let's talk about Huntington's disease. I want to be perfectly honest with you. I've heard of this. I'm somewhat aware of it. But I got to admit, if you asked me to define that right now, I could not do it. So you guys explain what Huntington's disease is all about.
Well, it's actually a fatal brain disorder that is genetic. And so if a person has it and they have children, each one of their children have a 50-50 chance of getting Huntington's as well.
Oh, my
It's a roll of the
goodness.
dice.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, and
And
so it's a little
there's-
bit like having ALS meets muscular
Parkinson's.
dystrophy meets Parkinson's or something.
It's ALS, Parkinson's, and Alzheimer's all combined in one
Oh my gosh.
at the same time.
That's just awful. Okay, now you all have, by the way, Barbara is your aunt.
Yes.
Okay, now you have a very personal reason for being involved in raising money for Huntington's awareness. What
Correct.
is that?
So my mom has it, and I have one sister that has it. We've had one uncle, her brother had passed from it already about 4 years ago. We have an aunt, her sister, that's in the nursing home right now. And, you know, cousins.
Yeah.
We have an uncle that has it as well. So,
Because
yeah.
of the genetics involved. And
Correct.
I mean, it's
it's
just,
hit our family hard.
and it's devastating to think about getting tested for this and finding out
Yeah.
yes or no. I mean, that
Correct.
alone is stressful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Barbara is actually the only one in the family of the children that came up to where she does not have it. And
Wow.
I have two sisters. One sister has it, and both myself and my other sister does not. So our children won't have.
Gotcha.
Any-
Wow, that is something. Okay, so if someone wants to get involved, how does it work? How do you actually raise the money when someone walks? How do people get in on the walk?
Well, they can go to hdsa.org and log into that, and then they can go to the event section. And under Springfield, Missouri, they can like either donate there, or they can basically sign up for the walk there or something like that.
And you can give, I'm sure, if you would rather, if you're not going to walk, you just want to give, they would be happy to do that.
That's exactly right.
Now I want to get to the good stuff here, the pies. Barbara, you make these pies.
I do.
Okay, and you sell these pies, and the proceeds goes to help the organization.
For research, yes.
How much did you earn with making the? Look at these pies, you guys.
And she actually, it's actually donation only. She just takes
Yeah.
donations for all the pies. She doesn't actually sell them.
Oh, you just take donations
Yes.
for them.
Yes.
So this could be a $5 pie or a $100 pie
Exactly.
or a $500 pie.
Yes.
Exactly.
And how much did you bring in last year on the pies alone?
About $7,000.
Isn't that something? Okay,
Yeah.
so now here's the other good part. You guys can get your hands on a pie. Now, you're being very generous here by putting some information out there, but how do
Right.
people find you, Barbara, if they want to help in this manner?
Well, most everything is done through Facebook, and then
Okay.
it's just connected. And my number is on the Facebook, and it's shared through everyone. So anyone that's ordered pies in the last years have just continued to share, and they go, "Oh, time to order pies,"
Yeah.
you know. So it's not. I mean, I don't have a website or anything, but
Right.
you can, you know, Kim always posts through Team Hope that you can order a pie, and they put my number on there. And Facebook is just, you know, it's amazing.
Word gets around.
It does
Yeah.
get around. And like I said, I'm making one pie at a time to make awareness to Huntington's.
Well, that's a nice way to do it. And obviously, they're a huge hit because people tend to find you when
Oh,
you're
yes.
a really,
Yes.
really good cook.
Yes,
you
and
know?
I've made some really good connections. I mean, people
I'm
are
sure
just
you have.
amazing. And I mean, you meet new people every day, and they're just so supportive, you know, and they're like most everybody else, they don't know what Huntington's is. So I'm trying to make awareness, and how better to do that with a pie.
Well, it's time we knew, and if your family's affected by it, you know very well, and if your family isn't, count your blessings because it is not a pretty thing. All right, Barbara and Kim, thank you so much. Barbara Mitchum, look for her on Facebook and get involved in the walk too. Do what you can. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you very
Thank
much
you.
for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Those look delicious and they're still warm. All right, coming up, our weekly reminder of why Monday